Hi everyone, and welcome to this try out to draw a reflection of a wolf in the water. And I was drawing the puppy already, and for this I am using a basic black color pencil that is greasy and that won't dissolve in water. And for this tutorial I'm not interested in explaining how to draw a puppy, because I'm hoping that you will be drawing a dog of your own or your own puppy. So any kind of dog you want. But what I want to show here is that there is a marvelous way to combine two kinds of material. So once you've drawn the puppy of your liking, you turn your page and then you get the feel of where about the wolf is going to be. And I've drawn it in a little bit to get it precisely underneath the head of the puppy. And I want to draw it a little bit bigger as that I've drawn it. So I'm gonna stretch that face a little bit, because it's a reflection of the wolf in the water. And what you want to do is put not too much detail in it. And for this part I am using the watercolor pencil, the black one. And we are going to work this with water. So do not put all that much detail in it, it's not necessary, because we are going to fade this out. And we are going to watch the difference and see the difference between using the two different material and two quite opposite techniques. Now this is something that I've wanted to try out for a long time, and I thought this puppy with ambition was a perfect, ideal model for trying out this technique. And you can see me here stretching out lines for the ripples that will be in the water. And also I am making sure to put enough of pigments on the paper, so I have something to work with the water. And here you can see just the edge of the sunset that you can see in the right corner and the top right corner. So that's an extra detail. So once you have your wolf as you want it, you turn back your page again, and then it's time to hit that wolf with water. Now what you see happening here is that that black really turns black. Once you hit it with the water, you will be amazed how dark it comes out. Once your drawing is drying, the black will temper down a little bit, but it will stay quite black. So be sure not to just splash over it, but carefully put the water on the pigments that you've put in. And the wolf has to fade out a little bit, but I want to keep in the points of the nose, the eyes and the tips of the ears, of course. So I'm making sure that I leave those in. And you can see how easily that pigments are lifted up from the paper, and you can just watercolor around your wolf. I'm using quite a lot of water, but I make sure to also leave enough pigments of the wolf itself, so that it just stays recognizable. Here I'm putting on a little bit of pigments on the brush itself, so you can actually water up the brush and then pull pigments off the pencil should you need this. And you can also see that when I'm drawing over the top of my drawing, I simply take a little bit of color and water, and I can go over the part of the drawing that I've done with the greasy black color pencil. Now that will stay, so that will not move. And now I can easily and gradually also put in a little bit of watercolor in the actually puppy drawing itself. I carefully go around the puppy because I want that to be a blonde puppy. It's light of color, and he's watching into the water and he is seeing this magnificent wolf. So I make sure that that puppy really pops out, and I also draw in some vertical lines for the reflection of the grasses that is behind the puppy. Just to get that feel of reflection and water going on. It's, well, as you can see now, the complete picture, you can see the difference of material which is working for me, and you get that great difference between what is water and what is the river bench and the ground. Here I'm putting in some extra more shadows between the grasses, and that will make the puppy pop out. And that's just by simply wetting your brush and then picking up the pigments from the pencil itself. Here I want to put in some extra blackness, and that is because the light is coming from the back. So just underneath the puppy and on the edge of where the water is and where the side of the riverbed is, I want it to be extra dark, and it will lighten up a little bit as the water is dried up. But whatever you want to do with it, please try this out. It is so much fun to do. And I hope for a big thumbs up. Wish you all the luck with it. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you again in my next tutorial.